Namaste, yogis. Welcome to chair yoga. This is going to be a 30-minute chair yoga sequence for those of us that still want to have a practice, but maybe are healing from an injury or maybe are having difficulty getting up and down from the ground. So this practice is for you. So let's go ahead and get started. So let's come to the edge of our seats so we can sit up nice and tall. So think of this as being a seated mountain pose. So feet are hip width distance apart. Our spine is stacked and nice and tall. Let the shoulders slide down the back side of the body. And then draw the cheekbones back over the shoulders, close down the eyes, and just let the breath flow in and out through the nose. It's taking a few moments just to clear out any mental clutter. Taking a few more breaths, maybe beginning to deepen our breath on that next inhalation. So bringing the breath deep down into the low belly. And then as you exhale, hugging the navel in, helping to move the flow of breath out. One more. And then just gently blinking the eyes open. Sitting up nice and tall. And let's inhale, and as we exhale, just drop the right ear to the right shoulder. Make sure you don't shrug the shoulder, just leave it relaxed. You might even let the right hand fall, holding onto the chair. And then inhaling the head back to center, and as we exhale, drop the left ear to the left shoulder. Maybe letting the left hand fall, holding onto the chair. And then bringing the head up to the center. And let's turn the nose to look over the right shoulder. So think of it as drawing half circles with your nose. So let's inhale as we drop the nose down. Think of it as tracing the collar of your shirt. Look over the left shoulder. And then bringing it down to the left, up, around to the right. Do that a few more times just with your own breath. Last one. Ending with the head looking over to the left, and then bringing the head back to neutral. Sitting up nice and tall. And let's go ahead and extend the right foot forward. So you can hold on to your chair here for a little bit of support. But flexing the foot, we're just going to point and flex. Point and flex. And the heel can stay grounded. You can maybe pick the heel up and point and flex. And then if the heel is grounded, just letting that foot kind of rock from side to side. If the foot is up, let's just do some circles with the ankle, one direction. And reversing directions. And then bringing the right foot in, send the left foot out. Same thing, just point and flex. Point and flex. Heel can be grounded or heel can be up. And then letting the foot move side to side, or maybe doing your ankle rotations one direction. and reversing directions and bringing the sole of the foot back down to the mat. And then hugging the right hip in, sitting up nice and tall here, or hugging the right knee in, not the hip. And let's start to do some knee circles one direction and reversing directions. And then setting that foot on the floor. Let's hug the left knee in. Same thing, sit up nice and tall. Doing some knee circles one direction. And reversing directions. And setting the left foot back down. Inhale, reach the arms up halfway. Palms are up. And as we exhale, turn the palms down and let's just lower the palms back alongside the chair. Spin the palms up. Inhale, lift the arms up. And as we exhale, take them down. One more time. Inhale, arms rise. Exhale, hands down. If it feels good in your shoulders, maybe take them up a little bit higher. So inhale, arms come all the way up. Exhale, back down. Inhale up. Exhale down. And now the next time those arms come up, inhale, arms rise. And then as we exhale, we're just going to take a little twist to the right. So holding on to the right knee with the left hand. Hold on to the back of the chair with the right. And just ground through your sitting bones evenly. Might bring a little more stability to cross the left ankle over the right. And just gaze to the right. Make sure you're not shrugging that right shoulder. And then slowly returning to the center. Inhale, arms rise. And as we exhale, take it to the left. So right hand's holding the outside of the left knee. The left hand's holding onto the back of the chair. Sit up nice and tall. And releasing back to center. Inhale, arms rise. And as we exhale, we're going to take a side bend to the right. So just let the right hand hang or hold on to the bar of the chair. So left fingertips reach up and over. Maybe looking under the arm, maybe looking over the shoulder. And then inhale back up. And as we exhale, we're going to take it to the left. And inhale back up. And let's touch the palms together overhead. And as we exhale, just drop the thumbs right in front of the heart. Taking the palms to the thighs, moving through some seated cat-cows. So let's inhale as we hug the space between the shoulder blades. Lift the heart, maybe lifting the gaze. And then on the exhale, hug the belly in, round the spine. Maybe slide your hands up to your knees. Inhale, palms slide back. Lift the heart, lift the gaze. Exhale, round. And for those of you who like a little visual imagery, maybe imagining your arms are the oars of a boat and you're rowing your boat peacefully across the lake. Let's do two more. Last one. And then finding a neutral spine. So that place right in between our cats and our cows. And let's come into some cactus arms here. So elbows are bent at 90 degrees. Gently hug the space in between the shoulder blades. And let's inhale as we spin the palms towards each other, reach the fingertips up. And as we exhale, come back to cactus arms. Inhale up, exhale down. Let's do that a few more times. Inhale. And as we exhale, hug the space between the shoulder blades, lift the heart. Inhale and exhale. Two more. Inhale and exhale. One more. Inhale and exhale. And then bringing the hands to the heart center. Let's drop the palms to the thighs. Inhale, sit up nice and tall. And as we exhale, just gently fold forward. So you're leading with your heart. Keep your eyes looking down so the neck is long. Breathing here. And then slowly coming back up to mountain pose, a seated mountain. We're going to flow through some seated sun salutations. So inhale, arms rise, touch the palms together. And as you exhale, thumbs to the heart. Inhale, hug the right knee in. Exhale, let it go. Inhale, hug the left knee in. Exhale, let it go. Inhale, arms rise, palms touch. And as we exhale, thumbs to the heart, palms to the thighs. Inhale, and as we exhale, take that forward fold. And then slowly come back up to center, to mountain pose. Inhale, arms rise, palms touch. Exhale, thumbs to the heart. Inhale, hug the right knee in. Exhale, let it go. Inhale, hug the left knee in. Exhale, let it go. Inhale, arms rise, palms touch. Exhale, thumbs to the heart, palms to the thighs. Inhale, and as you exhale, fold forward. And then slowly returning back to mountain. One more. Inhale, arms rise. Exhale, thumbs to the heart. Hug the right knee in. Let it go. Hug the left knee in. Let it go. Inhale, arms rise. Palms touch. Exhale, thumbs to the heart. Palms to the thighs. Inhale, and as we exhale, fold forward. This time, maybe walking the feet out a little bit wider. And if you want to take this forward fold deeper, hold opposite elbows with opposite hands and just hang. And slowly coming up, coming back to mountain pose. So realign those feet again so that they're hip width distance apart. We're going to walk the right knee open. And then start to turn our hips this way, just coming into a seated lunge right here. So you can scooch around on your chair so you find what's comfortable for you, but just staying up on your left toes. Let the knee be bent. An idea is to maybe put a pillow under your knee if you need a little support. I know we're working at home without props, so if you don't have any props, just keep the knee bent. Hold on to the chair with the right hand and take the left hand up perhaps. You can also just come into a half cactus. If you're feeling pretty steady here, you might bring the right arm up as well. Relax the head, relax the base of the skull. Breathe. And then bringing the hands down, let's walk the feet back to mountain pose. Seated mountain pose, just checking in. And then we're going to move to the other side. So start to walk the left leg open and then walk the right leg back. Again, so staying up on the toes, just drop the knee, trying to square the hips forward. So you can hold on to the chair for this. Again, if it brings a little more support to you. And then maybe the right arm's up. Maybe it's a half cactus today. Left hand can stay holding onto the chair. If you're feeling stable, you can let it go. Squeeze the belly in. And then releasing the hands. And let's walk ourselves back around to mountain pose at the top of the chair. And then from here, we're going to move into warrior two in our chair. So we're going to take that right knee open again. So think of 90-degree bend in the knee and walk the left toes forward. So again, you can slide up a little bit on your chair for your comfort level. So this is option one. Just keep our legs like this. So the left leg's just extended straight, the right leg's at 90 degrees, and then we tee out our arms parallel to the earth. Now, if you want a little bit more in that left leg, you can maybe start to slide the foot back a little bit. And then spin the right palm up. Inhale, glide forward. And as we exhale, reverse your warrior. And again, this is a pretty big reach for the shoulder. If it's too much on that right shoulder, you can maybe just take the hand behind the back. Still get that side body opening. Or you can reach it up. And then coming back into warrior two. Let's bring our hands to the heart. And we're just going to heel toe the feet back to the center. So back to our seated mountain pose. We're going to set up on the left leg. So take the left leg open, 90-degree bend, walk the right foot forward, kind of move yourself around so you're comfortable. There's no pinching or pulling. And then extend the arms open, gazing over your front fingers. And again, the leg can stay just like this. You can start to slide it back a little bit. You get a little bit more in your hip flexor, but only go there if you feel stable and if it's comfortable. And then spin the palm up. Inhale, reach it forward. Exhale, reverse your warrior. And teeing out the arms again. Let's bring the hands to the heart and just walk ourselves back to our seated mountain pose. And just checking in, taking a couple deep breaths here. In through the nose. Let it go through the mouth. One more inhale. And exhale. All right, so from here, holding on to your chair, we're going to move into a seated tree pose. So the right foot's grounded. Stand up nice and tall. Think of zipping yourself up from the pubic bone all the way up to your navel. And then see if you can extend the left leg straight. Doesn't matter how high you lift it. It can stay a little bit lower. You can even keep the heel grounded today if that works better for you. Or you can start to let the heel hover. Maybe you can kick that foot straight, straightening the leg, but we want a little micro bend in the knee. Breathing here, we can feel the strength of the leg holding us up. And then bending the knee, take the foot down. We're going to switch sides. So sliding the right leg forward. Make sure you're grounding through that left foot. hug the belly in. And then maybe the heel hovers. Maybe you're pressing the sole of the foot straight. Keep a little micro bend in the knee. And then taking the sole of the foot back down. All right, pausing here for just a moment. Maybe just pedaling out the heels. All right, and then from here, let's open the legs wide. So coming into a seated goddess pose. Also good for the hip flexors. So just sitting up nice and tall here. Just checking in. Again, make sure you're seated comfortably on your chair. And then leaving that left hand on the thigh. Let's inhale the right arm right alongside the ear. And as you exhale, just take a little side bend over to the left. You can let that left forearm support you. You can look under the right arm. You can look over the left shoulder. And then coming back, gonna go the other way. So inhale the left arm up. Exhale, take it over. Take it over to the right. Make sure both sitting bones are grounded. And coming back to the center. Let's bring the hands to the heart center for a moment, keeping the heels grounded or maybe coming up on the tiptoes here. Just giving a little bit of love to the arches of our feet, to the strength of our quadriceps. And then dropping the feet down. And let's walk our legs back together. All right, feet are hip width distance apart. Let's take that left ankle, cross it over the right thigh. So coming into a seated pigeon. And while we're here, let's just give our feet a little love. So maybe giving some little self-massage here to our feet. So just rubbing the arches of our feet, the inner arch, the outer arch. Maybe into the ball of our foot, and to the heel. And then sitting up tall. Now, if you want a little more sensation in the left hip, inhale, and as you exhale, lead with the heart fold forward. And slowly coming back out to center. And let's release the left foot down to the mat. Crossing the right ankle over the left thigh. Again, sitting up nice and tall. Giving some love to the right foot. So rubbing into the arch, the inner arch, the outer arch, the ball of the foot, the heel perhaps. And then holding on to the shin, sitting up tall, inhale, and as you exhale, if you desire a little bit more, fold forward. And then slowly bringing it back up. And let's release that left foot down. All right. And then from here, we're just going to cross that right ankle over the left. And then bring our arms back into our cactus arms right here. We're going to take that right elbow and bring it underneath the left and just hold the opposite shoulders with opposite hands. Now, if you want a little bit more in the shoulders, you can maybe see if you can do a full eagle wrap here. And releasing, uncrossing. We're going to switch sides. So just cross the left ankle over the right. Bring the arms into cactus arms. Take that left elbow under the right. Hold the opposite shoulders with the opposite hands. Or perhaps take the full eagle wrap here. And release, uncrossing the legs. And let's hold on to the back of the chair, gently guiding those shoulder blades towards each other. Just taking one more just gentle back bend here. So inhale, and as you exhale, start to lift the heart, lift the sternum. Make sure your sitting bones are grounded. Make sure you're zipping yourself up from the pubic bone up to the navel. You can drop the head back and look up at the ceiling. You can stay looking ahead. You can maybe look at where the ceiling meets the wall. And slowly returning back up to center. And walking the feet out just a little bit wider than hip width distance apart. Inhale, and as we exhale, lead with the heart. Fold forward. And slowly coming back up to center. And let's walk those feet back together. Setting up for Shavasana. So you can take Shavasana in your chair in a seated position. You can also maybe get a second chair and place it in front of you. But let's just close down the eyes here for our final moments of practice. Just letting the practice that we just completed here together just settle into our bodies. You're welcome to stay seated in your Shavasana for as long as you like. Otherwise, let's just begin to deepen the breath. Maybe allowing our fingers and our toes to move. And slowly blinking the eyes open, softening the gaze as we look at the floor. And then bringing our palms right in front of the heart and bowing our heads as we offer up a big bow of gratitude to the practice of yoga in all of the forms that this practice comes in, and all of the healing that it brings to us on every level, mentally, physically, emotionally. Thank you guys so much for joining me today. Peace, love, light to all of you. Namaste.